Hello and welcome to WINOL's very own version of Potted History. Today you join me at the home of Basingstoke Town Football Club, also known as the Camrose. Today's visitors are local rivals and bitter rivals, Eastleigh. But before we preview the match, let's take a look around the ground. The club itself was founded in 1896, a combination and a merger of Aldworth United and Basingstoke Albion. The ground itself, the Camrose, is named after their late benefactor, Lord Camrose. The club played at Castlesfield until 1945. That was, however, until a piece of land was offered by Lord Camrose on a 99-year lease. Before being called the Camrose, the ground was originally called Winchester Road Ground and it staged its first game on the 1st of December 1945 against Southampton Borough Police. At the time, though, there was simply grass banking and just a simple wooden stand. The Camrose brought out its biggest attendance in November 1997 against Wycombe Wanderers in the FA Cup first round proper, an attendance of 5,085. In the league, however, their biggest attendance is 2,810 at home to local rivals Aldershot Town on Boxing Day 1998. I'm currently sat in the home team dugout, and this is where Frank Gray sits. He's the manager of Basingstoke Town Football Club. He sits along here with his staff and his players. Now, Frank Gray himself had 32 caps for Scotland, making over 300 appearances for Leeds United. Also, he is the younger brother of former Leeds United caretaker manager Eddie Gray. One thing about Frank Gray, he played under the monumental and historic manager Brian Clough. The club's biggest defeat is an 8-0 loss to Aylesbury United in 1979 in the Southern League. However, their biggest win beats that 10-0 against Chichester City in the FA Cup first qualifying round 3 years before in 1976. It was in 1919 to 1920 when Basingstoke won the Northern Division of the Hampshire League. Now, however, they didn't win another title until Division 1 in 1967 to 68, a feat they repeated twice within the next 3 years. 1970 to 1971 was one of these, but this year they went unbeaten and also won the Hampshire Senior Cup. So Dave, today the boys have got Eastleigh. How confident are you getting the 3 points today?
Well, I mean, we've done reasonably well over the last few weeks. We've gone on a 4-game unbeaten run until unfortunately losing at Chelmsford on Monday night. You know, we've beaten Eastleigh once this season already. That was our first away win of the season earlier in the season. So, but having said that, they're doing pretty well.
Eastleigh came to the Camrose last season courtesy of an Anthony Riviere strike. They went home with all 3 points. Basingstoke, although they went in Silver Lake earlier in the year and got 3 points of their own. Ross Adams with the goal. It's Basingstoke Eastleigh. It's Blue Square South Football.
Eastleigh went to the Camrose on Saturday looking to push for the playoff places, and they started brightly with Jamie Slabber heading a corner just wide. Slabber continued to threaten, but on loan Reading keeper Simon Locke got down well to deny him. Basingstoke's Greg Draper was the hero last week with a hat-trick against Dover, but was forced to leave early after suffering a head injury. Eastleigh continued to press and got their rewards, Slabber scoring with a delightful finish despite the home side's appeals for offside.
Slabber, and he's opened the scoring for Eastleigh. It's a scrappy goal, but a marvellous finish by Slabber.
Things got worse for the Dragons, with Ross Adams also being taken off following a challenge in the Eastleigh area. Eastleigh doubled their lead in first half injury time when Simon Locke fumbled Anthony Riviere's strike.
Oh, and it's squaring through the arms of Locke, and is it in? The referee's given a goal and it's 2-0. Shades of Robert Green here at the Camrose.
Questions were raised whether the ball crossed the line. Our replays were inconclusive. Make up your own mind. Basingstoke improved in the second half and Matt Warner was put through to score his 6th goal of the season.
Sam Yorke has played in Warner here, left foot shot, and he's pulled a goal back. And the Dragons are right back in it here.
The home side fought desperately for an equaliser and David Pratt came close, almost converting Warner's ball in. Eastleigh had a chance to finish the game late on, but Locke saved well before the referee blew the full-time whistle, giving the Spitfires all 3 points. After the match, Frank Gray was critical of the officials' decisions.
The lads say it was offside, and the second goal they say it wasn't over the line, so that's two decisions that's probably been big decisions today that have gone against us. But we've got to get on with it, you know, and try and bounce back from it. We did second half, and unfortunately just didn't manage to get that second goal that we needed.
Gareth Messenger, Winchester News Online.